Hello, my name's Katrina and I'm a National Development Worker for People First Scotland. This is a recording of People First Scotland's spring newsletter. The first article is an update from People First Scotland. Nothing about us without us. The People First Scotland office is being used for some face-to-face meetings again, and members are looking forward to meeting in person safely. Workers are mainly working from home. You can reach workers on their mobiles or by calling the Edinburgh head office number, which is 0131 478 7707. Groups are meeting online and beginning to meet in person again. People First workers will support you to attend, so please contact your local development worker for more information. The People First website and Facebook pages have information about the COVID-19 guidelines and rules. We encourage everyone to keep washing hands and wearing masks in public if you can. The next article is from the Supporting Offenders with Learning Disabilities group. The article reads, "We had a meeting with the Appropriate Adults team at West Lothian College. We shared our experience of using Appropriate Adults, and this helped the team develop a national training package for the new Appropriate Adults. We reviewed the definition of an appropriate adult and gave feedback to the National Coordinator. We are glad our feedback was taken into account. Police Scotland invited us to comment on disability markers used in their National Vulnerable Persons database. We helped with the learning disability section. We have also met with the Scottish Government and others on the Easy Read Letter of Rights. We agree the current Easy Read Letter is not accessible. We expect to take a lead role in reviewing this Easy Read Letter. We also delivered 2 workshops with West Lothian College in one day as part of their Lived Experience conference." The next article is about the National Care Service. Adults with learning disabilities need to be included in the planning and design of the National Care Service. We are making sure the Scottish Government includes adults with learning disabilities in their planning by going to their steering group. A steering group shares their experience and knowledge to help others plan ahead. Services should be based on human rights and improve people's lives. We told them we want flexible and accessible health and social care services that are run to a high standard and work for us. We have told them we are worried about how this new National Care Service will be paid for. Please come and join us to share your experience of care and support. Contact Katrina if you have questions or would like to join the group. Her number is 07 553 050682. The next article comes from the newsletter group. The members of the newsletter group would like to invite you to be part of the group. Any member can share ideas and opinions to help put the newsletter together. Members have shared their experiences of being part of the newsletter group. You get to hear about what's happening in other areas of Scotland. We support each other to make the newsletter better. The newsletter gives you a voice to share your point of view. It's a relaxed group that respects each other. We always come to an understanding if there is a disagreement. Please come and join us to have a chat about what's going on in your area of Scotland. We meet regularly on the second Tuesday of the month in the morning, from 11:30 till 1:30. Contact Katrina if you have questions or would like to join. Her number is 07 553 050682. The next article is from the Young People's group. Have you thought about joining a People First group? Are you aged 18 to 35 years old, have a learning disability and live in Scotland? Would you like to talk about things that matter to young people with a learning disability and meet new friends? We would like to invite you to People First Scotland's National Young People's Group. We support each other and talk about important topics like relationships, education, transport, and politics. We meet online on the 3rd Thursday of every month at 11 o'clock. Our next meeting dates are the 17th of March, 21st of April, 19th of May, 16th of June, and 21st of July. If you would like to join or get more information, you can contact Claire. Her number is 073 945 67285. The National Women's Group article is next. The women's group has been meeting online. We have women from many different areas and backgrounds coming along. The group is friendly, supportive, and is a safe space for women with a learning disability to talk about issues that affect them. Here are some of the things we have spoken about: the Life I Want relationship charter, COVID-19, the menopause, online and personal safety. We've talked about cancer and symptoms and screening. We've talked about International Women's Day and gender-based violence. If anyone wishes to come along to the group, it runs online every third Wednesday of the month from 2:30 until 4:30. Please contact Katrina for more information on her number, which is 07 553 05 0682. Next is the hospital project. People First Scotland successfully applied for funding to reach people in long-stay hospitals and care homes. We are now visiting care homes and hospital wards in Glasgow, Fife and Stirlingshire. There are 5 sites being visited just now, but hopefully there will be more. We are responding to isolation and lockdowns within these units. We are promoting advocacy and hope to bring more people to people first. Every citizen of Scotland deserves freedom of choice and where they live, and no one should have to live in a hospital. We are setting up groups and will be looking for members who wish to join us on Zoom and in person to offer support and advice. The Scottish Government said they plan to uphold the rights of people with learning disabilities. The Law and Human Rights Group would like to update you on this. They are now working on a learning disability, autism and neurodiversity bill in the Scottish Government. A bill is a proposed law. People First Scotland has campaigned for a law to protect the rights of people with learning disabilities for many years. In 2019, the Law and Human Rights Group submitted a petition to the Scottish Parliament calling for a separate law for people with learning disabilities in Scotland. The Law and Human Rights Group will work hard to make sure your views and the new law are heard as the work starts. The new law should say that people with learning disabilities have the right to make decisions about their own life with support that they have chosen. We want the new law to include accessible transport and the right to good education. The law should also talk about the right to a fair trial in court if we break the law, good education in mainstream settings, good healthcare, how to get a job and real wages, have relationships and a family, live where we want and with people we choose, be safe, and also the right to be included in our communities. Now it is time for the local group updates. The first update comes from Edinburgh. In January, Edinburgh members shared the sad news of a People First Scotland member and friend passing. Ivan Cohen, a director, shared some of his own words. One of my good friends, John Booker, died recently after a short illness. He was a member of People First. He was well loved, as shown by the large gathering at his funeral. He enjoyed going to People First Men's Group. He had a great sense of humour and he worked really hard. He liked winding people up and he enjoyed DJing at the Enable Club. He was always out and about. He didn't like to be stuck in his flat. He was a great guy and will be sadly missed by all. The next local group update comes from Fife. Fife members made a participation request to Fife Council at the end of last year. We asked to be involved in decisions made about community-based services in Fife. Some of us have been affected by day services and community-based services closing or offering less support. Susan and Alison gave a brilliant presentation at a meeting with lots of service managers from Fife Council. We want to help the council design good services and improve things for people with a learning disability in Fife. The council agreed they would make a consultation to ask people what they wanted. A consultation is when people are asked for their views and opinions. We asked to help design the consultation. We hope to hear from them soon to do this and to take part in the consultation too. The Midlothian update is up next. Midlothian have 3 local groups who meet face to face. There's the Dalkeith group that meets every 2 weeks from 6:30 till 8 on a Wednesday at the Welfare Hall. There is the Gore Bridge group that meets every 2 weeks from 2:30 till 4 p.m. on a Monday at the Beacon. And the Pennycook group meets every 2 weeks from 10:15 till 11:30 on a Tuesday at the Town Hall. If you would like to join any of those groups in Dalkeith, Gore Bridge or Pennycook, please contact us and speak to Anne, who helps support these groups. Her number is 07 553 07 3547. The local groups are working on a video about positive behaviour support to help train care staff. We will talk about our experiences. This video is the result of work with Midlothian Health and Social Care Partnership and People First Midlothian. That is the end of the newsletter. There is contact information if you would like more information about People First groups. You can reach the national office in Edinburgh. The address for People First Scotland is 77-79 Easter Road, Edinburgh, EH7 5PW. You can also call the office on 0131 478 7707. If you would like to email, you can email admin@peoplefirstscotland.org.